Hey, what's going on? Welcome to my first Let's Play series. That's kind of loud. I should probably turn that down a little bit. Let's see, that doesn't get so much, what would you call it? Background noise in the mic. Now, the reason I've decided to do an LP for this game, first of all, is because it's a rad game. One of my absolute favorite games of all time. And it's also a game that I think isn't very well known. I don't think there's a lot of people out there that have played it before. And it's a really kind of a unique game. It's unlike almost anything I've ever played. Now, the Harvest Moon series itself isn't one of my favorites. I've played several other games in the Harvest Moon series, and I don't know. This is the only one that I've really ever gotten into, and I got way into it, like back in the day. My friend and I used to play this game just like crazy. We played it every day for multiple years because it's just so much fun. There's a lot of really interesting characters, a lot of really great characters to get to know in the game. There's a lot of stuff to do, and it's a very challenging game if you're trying to go for the perfect ending. Now, I'll explain what I mean by that over the course of the series. But here, this is just explaining kind of the background for the game. You're the character there with the blue and orange hat. And I guess the background is that your grandfather, who owned this farm, has recently passed away, and he's passed that farm on to you now. And your dad is basically showing you around, and he's going to be coming back after a number of years, basically to evaluate your performance. And that's kind of the way the game works, is your actions, the way that you end up living, how popular you are around town, how well people like you, how well you've performed as far as the money you make financially on the farm will affect his evaluation. There's a number of factors that go into the evaluation after 2.25 years, I think it is. I'm not going to start a game in this one. This is just the intro video. But anyways, getting a perfect game is very, very, very difficult to do. There's a lot of different things you have to do in order to get a perfect game. And I'm going to be shooting for that. I'm going to be shooting for a perfect game in this LP series, but I've never gotten it before. Of course, I didn't have the benefit back in the day of really in-depth FAQs and wikis and things like that to help me like I do now. So I have a better idea now of what exactly I have to do every day. And there's a lot of different opinions on what exactly you have to do in order to get a perfect ending. And some of these lists that I was going over are just so absurd that I really did get discouraged for a while. Like, I didn't think it was ever going to be possible to get a perfect game. But I have found one that I think is probably the most reasonable list, one that sounds like it's probably correct to me, that I'm going to be following and explaining to you guys. And hopefully that one will lead to a perfect ending. So I'm excited. It's been probably, 6 years since I've picked this game up, maybe more than that. But I'm stoked. I love this game, and I'm really excited to be able to share that with any of you that might want to watch it. So I guess that's good enough for an intro. In the next episode, we'll dive right in and start the game up. Thanks a lot for whoever ends up watching this. Hopefully you learn something, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. All right, talk to you later. Peace.